Alex, how are you?
I'm good, Chris. How are you?
Good. How's the family? How's Paris? How are things going?
Everybody's good. Everybody's good. I'm just working my A off. Sorry, I've been working on sauces very much lately. Very much. I'm
Now,
trying to make some sense out of something that doesn't make any sense.
so are you going back to the classic French sauces? But I know really? You're doing classic French
Bingo.
sauces?
Yeah, you got to start somewhere. When I did so I made a mozzarella cheese series. I went to Naples. I'm doing a series on sauces. I need to learn the French classics. That's what I thought.
Huh.
You think it's wrong? No, I think it makes sense to start with the base.
So you're making a basic velouté or something like that?
Exactly, the five mother sauces.
Right.
So it would be sauce espagnole, velouté, then sauce hollandaise, sauce tomate, and then bechamel. So I've been studying old books, and of course, the biggest study of mine was like Escoffier. Escoffier, Le Guide Culinaire, just because I wanted to learn the classic, and their selection of sauces is just weird. These five sauces, to me, they do not exactly represent the classification of sauces.
Right.
I discovered some pretty shady things about these sauces in the first place because everybody's been using them and everybody's been advertising them as the five mother sauces. But it turns
Right.
out Escoffier didn't say that.
Really? No, this
It's,
is in his book was 1903, right? Something
well,
like
I,
that.
I don't want to spoil my series too quickly, but I haven't found traces of these. I found some mother sauces, yes, but some of them, nobody said that. So I think it's going to be some breaking news, at least for you and me. It's going to be breaking news when I publish this. The
Well,
rest of the world is probably not gonna care at all about these. But
so some PR person some publicity guy got hold of this and just named them the mother sauces.
yeah, and you know how it works with the numbers. Five is a great number. Three is another great one. Well, the real story might be a bit disappointing, and yet might be more. It might make more sense from a classification point of view. Anyways,
So,
that's
so,
what
so
I've
where are
been.
you headed with this? Are you going to decide there's one mother sauce or
Yeah,
two or what?
more or less. At some point, I mean, further down the series, I'm definitely gonna try and do something as humble as redo the whole French classification of sauces myself in my studio, in my messy little pigsty behind me.
In 3 weeks, you're going to
Obviously,
reclassify all of French sauce.
obviously. And then I'm gonna send this classification to all the French chefs I know. I mean, nobody knows me, so it's gonna be very quick.
So at the end of the day, you want to come up with something that's philosophically interesting or something that's actually useful in the kitchen.
Yeah, both of them. I can't work in a practical way if the theory is like wobbly. I need my theory to be as stable as possible. At the moment, it's fine. I'm gonna study the five mother sources. I'm gonna try my hand on them. I'm gonna teach people how to make these, and then once I've got everybody on my side, then I'll start questioning the whole thing. Because that's
So
always what I do in series, anyway.
so before you get to the end of this, what basic sauce do you make at home that you use all the time that's relatively simple to do?
That's the best question, I think. So the one I do is probably the one that everybody does. I do pan sauce. I do something. I cook something. I grill something. I sear something. I deglaze the pan and use the fond to make a quick, not even thickened pan sauce. Just a reduction is more than enough to thicken that sauce. A very interesting thing I discovered recently. You guys in the US say fond. And
Right.
when you say fond, you refer to those sticky caramelized bits at the bottom of a pan. It's funny because it comes from the French word fond, which is spelled exactly the same, but a fond in French is a stock.
Hmm.
So we use what you guys call fond to make our fond, so our stock. And I feel like there's a bit of confusion using that word. That's an interesting thing. And also to know that not all stocks start with fond or with like caramelized bits. So that's something I'm working on stocks right now. If I can make a bit of sense out of this, very daunting, very intimidating French sauces, because I mean, to be honest, who makes traditional sauces? I mean, very few people.
Right.
We make pan sauces. I make mayonnaise, for example. I could do dressings, yes, all the time. What type of sauce do you make at home? Like the one you would do like quite often?
I do 3 or 4 minute. I do sear something in a skillet, pull it out, throw in a little white wine, some tarragon, some herbs, a little mustard, something else, spice. Very often I just heat up oil with spices and drizzle that. Like in India, they do that called tarka. So that's not really a sauce; it's a flavored oil. So
Nice.
that's a 3-minute process that works pretty well. So, okay, Alex, we need to check in with you before they carry you away to the asylum. Just
They're
before.
always, you know what? They're always ringing the bell at the door. I'm never opening, so.
You see 3 people in white coats, you go, no, I'm not here.
Exactly. I'm not getting out, so they can wait. Yeah.
Alex, it's a pleasure. Take care of yourself in Paris.
Thank you so much, man.
Take care.
Bye-bye.